Then about a week earlier, Carl snipes me at my outside my home, and the only way I was able to get rid of Carl was not being drunk, flirting with Kimberly, kissing her neck, cucking Carl. Like he was so embarrassed to his chat that I'm flirting with his girl in front of him that he left me. So I tried to do that again in my house. I tried to flirt with her again to get him the fuck out of my house. But with me having no mobile coordination and everything, and then when I tickled her on her ribs, he goes, "Oh, you put your thumb in my ass." Like, you know what I'm saying? They're all not drunk. I'm the drunkest I've ever been in my life. I'm thinking in my head, the only way to get rid of Carl is to flirt with and kiss Kimberly because then he'll get embarrassed and leave. That was my MO. I don't find Kimberly attractive. I don't know anyone that does. There's something about her that's a turnoff to everybody. Like she was a porn star. She's not fat, but like no one's attracted to Kimberly. Like, and I just had my super hot ex-girlfriend with me this past week. Like Kimberly, come on. Like I used to think Hannah was hot. Man, the way she talked about me the other day, I don't think she's hot anymore. You know, I'm over Hannah. Oh my God, she was ruthless to me. She was acting like when I was saying, was I sleeping? What happened? She goes, he's lying. He knows everything. He knows this and that. She didn't watch the video of how much vodka homeless let me drink. She doesn't know. And then she did the ultimate wrong. She's like, fucking old man. She's a girl. Don't girls hate getting older? I love getting older. Everybody in the world think that I'm a sexual assault person, that I rape people, that I do all these things. And I'm very hurt right now and I'm very vulnerable. And it's the wrong time for Hannah to do that to me. But I can't handle it as a joke right now. Like, I thought she should be neutral, and she just dug into me so viciously. And then fucking Sam Pepper calls up and takes all the attention off of me and puts it on him. She didn't let him talk, but Sam Pepper goes, I'm going to add to this story. And I think he was going to add that I reached out to Sam Pepper to help me with this shit. You know, like I sent him a message. I'm like, bro, we don't have a beef. Help me. I want to make it clear that I'm the same fucking guy on stream and off stream. I'm a little louder on stream often because I notice that everyone wants that and that's how it's done. But I'm the same exact person. I've been saying, ha! My whole fucking life. Like nothing is made up. Drunk Jason can be very aggressive and very violent. I don't drink alcohol like that my whole life. Everyone knows I'm a pothead. I smoke pot from the morning till when I go to bed. Potheads don't like alcohol. I just sip on a beer to make drinkers feel comfortable. I always leave my beer and there's like 1 inch drip, drunken out of it. Then I grab another because I can't find my beer. Like I don't drink. He owns the house in Queens where all the streamers that are fighting with each other live. Waxy is, Sonic, all of them. Everyone in New York City, I know what's going to happen. The more that I touch Kimberly, the more that I flirt with Kimberly, the normally if I wasn't drunk, Carl will leave. I can't physically manhandle Carl anymore because I'm gonna end up going to jail. I've done it several times. I've manhandled him after he fucks with me and trolls me and comes into my life when I tell him stay the fuck away. So now this is me trying to flirt with her so he'll leave my fucking house. And I can't move. I'm incapacitated from alcohol. I can't scream at him to get out of my house. I can't physically remove him. I'm also getting to the point of being afraid of being physical with Carl. You know? I'm trying to cuck Carl. Cuck. I'm cucking Carl, not flirting like I like her. So he'll leave my home because I have no other way to get rid of Carl except flirting or touching or cucking. Last week before this, when I wasn't drunk, she let me flirt with him and she says on camera, he doesn't care. He's a cuckold. He tries to feed me to everyone. Then I pick her up and I hold her like a baby for 3 minutes and spin her around and stuff. Yes, I've done this before. And then Carl got embarrassed and left me alone. So it's the only thing that's worked to get rid of Carl. That's why everyone loves me and Carl, because Carl's the only thing that gets under my skin. I'm trying to insult Carl so he leaves my home. I'm trying to disrespect Kimberly, and I'm trying to get them to leave. He's not mad. He doesn't care. Like, but in the past, it reached a point where chat was calling him a cuckold, and he would leave. But now he knows, oh, Jason's fucked up, drunk, and weak. He's like, I'm gonna get him. I don't care about him touching my girl now.
Kimberly,
Now I'm gonna stick around and really fuck Jason up. Carl's a dangerous person.
Is it Panera? It smells like Panera.
Carl's a fucking sociopath. Sick in the head. Please, just leave me alone. I hate you. He goes, you're delusional. You don't know what you're talking about. You love me. You know what I'm saying? He's a sicko. Also, he's very like Ice Poseidon, Carl.
You got so much
Ice Poseidon recently described himself as a guy who lies to get what he wants. He said, basically, if you want to understand me, I'm a guy who lies to get what he wants. Carl, too. Maybe Carl learned it from Ice. Carl lies about everything. He made everyone think he lived in Brooklyn all these years. He lives in fucking Jersey. He lied that he owns he owns a laundromat and this and that and da 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 da. He works at a data center in New York, you know?
But
It's all everything, Carl. He's a professional liar. Carl did worse than that. He doesn't just say he lives in New York. He takes on a whole Brooklyn persona and acts like he's a Brooklyn guy and everything. Like his whole life's fake. His whole way he represents himself to people is fake. He's a New Jersey person. You saw me doing the chewing for Kimberly? Did she seem upset or mad? Did I touch her there? I'm trying to violate Kimberly, not sexual assault her, but I'm trying to violate her to make the fuckhead leave my home because it's the only way he's left me alone before. If I tell him to leave me alone, he makes a joke of it, you know? If I beat him up, it doesn't even work. Remember when his phone broke in my home? Like I kind of beat him up a little bit there. Not punches. I've never punched Carl like that stupid thing in the park. He's like, oh, he strangled him and shit. I grabbed him in a bear hug from behind, and the kid fucking dropped to the floor. We wrestled for 3 seconds, and I let him go. There were no punches. He says I had a knife or a key. He got his own balls grabbed by Sam Pepper and laughed about it. He doesn't think that's a sexual assault. Like a joke is a joke to Carl. He's the biggest troll. So like, if say I did slap fucking Kimberly's ass, he doesn't care. It's a joke. But someone else could be like, oh my God, assault, battery, sexual assault. But you know what I'm saying? Look, I didn't even go, I'm tickling her ribs to make her be like this, right? I'm sticking my fingers in her ribs. And she goes, because Carl, 10 seconds earlier, which is so important, when I walked past Carl, Carl goes, oh my God, he grabbed my dick and balls. My arms are up at my side. The cameras are all over us. I didn't have to say, no, I didn't. Or I didn't have to say, yeah, I'll squeeze him harder and rip him off your body. Because, like, the cameras are on me. I wasn't close to his dick and balls. He goes, you grabbed my dick and balls. There was nothing for me for content to do with it, so I ignored him. Then I go tickle Kimberly on her sides, pushing into her ribs. And she goes, oh my God, he stuck his finger up my ass. I thought the camera was on us and everyone could see that, of course, I didn't. So I go, yeah, so what? There was a setup, probably, where I go to kiss Kimberly and she puts her hand over her mouth. I know her hand's over her mouth. And I'm like, I lick her hand. And then right after I lick her hand, which is over her face, Carl goes, sexual assault. That's a sexual assault about me kissing her hand. But Carl's such a good actor that everyone listening is like, yeah, it is. I didn't do anything. I didn't put my finger in her ass. I didn't touch her ass. I kissed her hand. I never kissed her lips. What, like I was trying to do something? I couldn't even move. There's 7 people in my house that could have kicked my ass if they wanted to. She was never in jeopardy. They're all laughing. And then there's a clip I have after they leave my home, after I'm banned. They go for a drink together and they're high-fiving each other and laughing about how they got rid of me. As soon as I lost my channel, they jumped on, oh, if he lost his channel, then we can call it sexual assault. Then Carl all day the next day with his chat, he stuck his finger in her ass. He sexually assaulted her, this and that, because Kick gave it credibility by pulling me for nothing on video, nothing seen. I didn't do anything. So unfair. Yeah, they'd be upset if I really did something wrong. That's why I'm never collabing with any streamer that I've ever met before again. Anyone that I know that's a streamer, I am not streaming with. But people are going to have to coach me on how to get rid of these people. When I found out that I got banned for putting my thumb up Kimberly's ass, and I see that he came in my house and I watched the videos and I'm kissing her hand and he's going, sexual assault, sexual assault, and then then I'm gone. Then my channel disappears. Like Carl pointing out all these things, because nothing was on video. Everyone moved really, like EBZ angles. No one cares about the viewer. My hands would have been visible, and no one would be saying this about me. No one would have a bad word because of your shitty camera work. Carl going, oh, sexual assault, and Carl going, he grabbed my dick and balls. Like, of course that was horseshit. And she goes, he put his thumb up my ass. Oh, that's real. Why is the grabbing his dick and balls not real, but putting my thumb up her ass? I've never put my thumb up an ass in my life. And bam, in 1 second, a person gets their thumb up. So it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Like, how could anyone believe that shit? It's so dumb. I was grabbing like this, right? Tickling. Because that's why she was going like this, because I was sticking my fingers in here. She moved, made my hand hit her here, here. She had full clothes on. I don't even have coordination. I can't stick my thumb up someone's ass. Come on. It wasn't even on my mind. All I wanted to do was tickle her so that Carl wants to get her away from me and leave my fucking house. I keep saying the same thing over and over because all I wanted was him out. I still was stupid enough to think that homeless was my friend.
Like she nearly comes.
60-year-old man thinks the 20-year-old boy's his friend. I'm a fucking moron. I'm a fucking moron. They only got serious about sexual assault. Like when I kissed her hand, he started calling that a sexual assault. He called the kissing a sexual assault. He didn't even know people believed that my thumb really went up her ass. Carl didn't know that at the point. After I was banned, he realized everyone believed it and he ran with it. He thought the sexual assault was kissing her hand when it was over her face and licking her hand. He felt that was the sexual assault. The only thing that would have got him out of my house was beating him up. My arms didn't even work. I had no idea about you. That's news to me. I swear to God, no one told me that. I didn't know it. Now I know. I had no idea. I had no idea. So Sam Pepper grabbing Carl's dick is different than a guy tickling a girl. Like that would take some real effort. You know what I mean? And coordination. Yeah, he played with her boobs and her ass and stuff like that. And then they decided to say that it was a joke. But whatever. Like he really did do something with her. Who cares? Carl sent her to sleep with homeless months ago, and homeless didn't want her. You know what I mean? Like Carl literally, I know everyone thinks it's a joke. Carl literally gets off on people fucking his girlfriend. And Kimberly's been swearing it to everyone tons of times. Everyone thinks it's a joke. It's not a joke. The snowball thing about Carl eating his own cum out of her mouth is not a joke. Everything's real. Like I really was trying to violate her, you know, like that, and like not violate her like her pussy or her asshole or something, but violate like her to get Carl out of my house. I know I keep saying it. I haven't called the cops in my life on anybody. I'm dying to call the cops and get a restraining order on Carl. I don't know his name. I don't know where he lives. I don't know anything. I would go to the police and I would get a restraining order and I would never have to deal with Carl again. As it is, you guys know he's going to come back in my life over and over again. I don't know how to get rid of him. Obviously, I can't grab his girl and flirt with her to get rid of him anymore. That's not going to work. I can't beat him up anymore. He has no interest in knowing me off stream. Everything is for the haha. Like even getting Mr. Bates hit with a sexual assault thing that everyone believes it. That's for laughs. Like that's his payoff for laughs. All streamers from before I've been involved in this shit have a Hunger Games thing going on. Every streamer apparently is trying to be number one. Every streamer is trying to fuck up and take out the other ones. When someone gets banned, very few streamers like, oh God, that's terrible. They're all high-fiving and laughing and shit. And I laughed too. Like when I saw Sonic get banned, when that fight was going on with Waxy and SJC, like he's laughing like about everyone else's misfortune, then he gets banned, then I laughed at Sonic. So everyone's doing a Hunger Game. It's kind of ironic. The Hunger Games is coming up. There's a Hunger Games going on all the time. It's just ICE is turning it up a notch. But all of these people are trying to fucking step on each other's heads and get ahead. That's why I'm never gonna stream with anyone I streamed with before. I had um I had World of T-shirts with me like 2 weeks ago, right? Carl calls into my show and he starts screaming at Worlds of T-shirts. I'm gonna effing R you. You know what R is, right? RAP something. He's like, I'm gonna fucking do this to you. I'm gonna do that to you. To World of T-shirts, saying how he's gonna rape, he's gonna do all these things to him. And I'm like, Carl, what the hell's wrong with you? I could get banned for that. He's like, no, you won't get banned for that. And then I get banned 10 minutes later, right? About 2 weeks ago. Turned out it wasn't for Carl screaming how he's going to RAP vowel World of T-shirts beat him up and do all this. And World of T-shirts thought he's serious and fighting back. World of T-shirts said he was going to KIL someone on my stream as a joke to a TTS, and I got banned for that. But I thought I got banned for Carl swearing he was going to rape World of T-shirts. I'm sorry about the word, but yeah, he's and then um, a year ago I was on YouTube. I wasn't on Kick that much, right? And I had 3,500 followers on my YouTube channel. Carl has Starbuck Nazi call up my show and scream the hard R N word like 40 times in a row when I wasn't paying attention. And I lost my whole channel and 3,500 things. Hey, Tawn, if you're watching, I'm so sorry that I thought that Moxie was telling the truth. I've since observed her and I know that she lied about you and she's a little piece of shit. And I'm so sorry. So please give a clean slate to me, Tawn. I mistakenly believed Moxie about Tawn. I was an idiot. Sorry. Justice for Tawn. I don't even remember. Like, I think I was alone when I went to go get Carl because I think that Homeless would have stopped me if he knew what I was doing. Like, I think Homeless left me after this. I think I was alone in my house and I started watching clips and I saw the clip of how with the kissing, Carl's going sexual assault, sexual assault. And then I had the email from Kick that I went down for sexual assault, you know? And oh my God, I was enraged, you know? And I just went right to him and to say, why did you do this to me? Which, and I know, I know, but I was still drunk. I know he does it to me because he has no respect for me and I'm a laugh cow to him. But I forgot at the time because I was drunk, and I went to him, and I just wanted to shake him and be like, "Why'd you do this to me?" And I grab him, and he falls down, and we roll around for 3 seconds. River grabs me to pull me off, and I'm like, "What am I doing? I don't want to get in trouble." You know, all it was wrestling. She damn well knows that no one put a thumb up her ass, touched her ass, put a finger in the crack of. She knows it's not true. And I think I might have talked to Carl on the phone before that. And he's like, don't worry, I'll tell them you didn't do anything wrong. You know, he gaslights me. It's like, don't worry, I'll tell them you did nothing wrong. It's no big deal. I'll clean it up. You know, I'll call ABZ. And on the, and then I realized, of course, he's not going to do that and everything. And he fucking created something out of nothing against me. And could you imagine if someone tried to ruin your whole life over nothing, how mad you would get? You know what I thought? No one filmed the first of all, it wasn't a fight because there wasn't a punch. You know what I mean? And no one tried to hurt anybody. Like I let him go immediately. So it wasn't filmed. It wasn't a fight. But imagine if Kick and Twitch and Google and all these other companies started regulating what you do, not when you're filming on your stream, but what you do in your real life. Like they don't like the way that you talk to your mother off stream, but someone told them about it. You understand what I'm saying? There's no fight that was on stream. You just see that we're on the ground somehow. You know what I mean? It doesn't show a fight. It doesn't show a punch. It doesn't show anything. So I thought to myself, ooh, is it going to ever reach a point where people are going to be punished for shit they do off stream? Listen, if I had to do it all over again, I'm not collabing with any streamers. Like Carl will never voluntarily be on a stream with me. Homeless never. Like moving forward to show that I learned my lesson, I will never stream with any of these idiots again. Maybe Xena I would stream with, and maybe that would be stupid of me, you know? But very few people would I stream with, and probably it'll blow up in my face if I stream with someone. If I just stream with the general public and celebrities and people like that, I'll probably have a very happy future doing this stuff. If I stream with other streamers, they're going to blow themselves up, they're going to blow me up, things will be taken out of context. One guy's Discord will try to fuck up the other guy's Discord. Do you know about Discord wars? Like I didn't even know about this shit. I only have a Discord for 7 days. There's just shit going on in Sam Pepper's Discord, in Carl's Discord. Like people have a lot of power in these things, a lot of power in these discords, disgusting power, not good power. Pick's a very good company, very professional. I'm happy to read what they said. Maybe they know I didn't put my finger in her butthole or touch her butt or anything. Maybe just the general being sloppy drunk and being disgusting was enough to get the ban, in which case fucking I deserved it. I was embarrassing. Not I was not representing Kick beautifully when I was drunk and trying to flirt with and be like a violating to the boyfriend. Like that's not good behavior. But I took it too literally, and I thought I didn't touch her ass. I didn't touch her ass crack. I didn't put my thumb up. Like Kimberly's running around for the next 3 hours on Carl's stream saying he put his thumb up my ass. He actually stuck his thumb in my ass. And then she hit me with, I'm suing you. I heard you're worth $5 million. I'm suing you. And I want you to know I've never lost a lawsuit. Somebody sent me a screenshot of their conversation with Kimberly, and she's planning a lawsuit on me for sticking my thumb up her ass. And she said she was bragging to the people that were in the chat that she's done many of these type of lawsuits and she's never lost one yet. And that's probably because they have nuisance value. That's why she probably never lost one. Okay, hello there. Thank you for reaching out to us. Your account has been banned for breaching our community guidelines. We would advise you to refrain from violating our policy in the future because the bar will increase over time until it becomes permanent. Okay, I think I creatively changed that to that they accused me of sexual assault. They never accused me of sexual assault. My bad. Thank you for the reply. We'll outline the specific content that resulted in the suspension of your account. Please see the attachment. Your suspension will expire in 6 days. Let us know if there is anything else that we could assist you with. Kind regards. And then I got 3 short MP4 files. What they are is the one where the one that looked the worst of the 3, the one is when I was tickling her and she goes, "Oh, you stuck your finger in my ass," or whatever. That was one of them. Then there was another angle of it. Neither of them showed if I did it or not. You know what I'm saying? But they both showed that the whole occurrence was like 1.5 seconds. Like you couldn't see me for 1.5 seconds, and supposedly the thumb went in the ass during the 1.5 seconds. But the killer clip, the one that looked the worst, was she had her hand over her mouth. I'm kissing her hand and I lick it. And Carl goes, "Sexual assault, sexual assault." Carl's a good actor. It feels real. Like Carl, because he's a sociopath, has the ability to do good enough acting that it becomes real to everyone. He's a gifted performer. I'd even watch him after all this. I just don't want him around me. I could get a $500,000 in subs to do something with Carl, and Carl make it not worth it later. Trust me, motherfucker. Listen, it's not my sense of humor to do that. I don't do shit like that. Like it was just I thought I came up with a way to get rid of Carl, and it was stupid. If I lose the KCIP, that's my last day streaming. I'll never stream again. Like I cannot dedicate this kind of passion and time, etc., into something that doesn't pay at all because of the opportunity cost. You know, what I could be doing otherwise, etc. I could not afford to do this without the KCIP. I don't think anyone can. And you need to understand something. The only way anyone gets the subs without KCIP is to constantly beg for it. The only way that streaming can be a beautiful experience is to get paid for streaming. You know, not paid by the audience. The audience, you have to beg them. Or you have to pretend you're going to kill yourself like Sonic does. Or like what Carl used to do is at the end of his stream, he'd be like, "Yo, I just did 8 hours. I made $14. I can't do this anymore." He has to put on this whole routine at the end, and then $500 comes in from Andy Milanakis and shit. The best thing I have going for me is World of T-shirts. Josh Block, World of T-shirts, because he's got the 3 million TikTok followers that are active. He's not a Monday guy though. So my day back is going to be a boring day. I imagine people will ask me a lot of questions about, stuff we're talking about now and stuff like that. But like my style of IRL, I go out thinking it's going to be boring and then stuff blossoms. Like I talk to every interesting person that I've come into during the day. Like I got to be in a really bad mood to see someone beautiful, interesting, like someone with great energy and not say hello, what's going on, I talk to every single person for my viewers. I put on a show from when I turn the camera on till I turn it off. I try to be interesting, entertaining, interactive. Like if I'm just doing nothing, like sitting in the park doing nothing, I'll turn my stream off. I'll say, everybody, I'll come back, a little later and we'll do another 4 hours. But like I'm working from when I turn the camera on till I turn the camera off. I've got to hold the camera at an angle that it's cinematic and has the good view. I've got to entertain the chat. I try my hardest. Am I always interesting? Fuck no. I would love to do what River did. River lied and said he lost his KCIP and told his chat that they have to support him now because he doesn't have it anymore. But you know as well as I do, his band got cut in half. He didn't lose his KCIP. But I'm not a liar. I'm Mr. Based. Based means you tell the truth. So like I'm pretty sure I didn't lose my KCIP. I'm positive I didn't lose my KCIP, but I'm not positive whether or not my KCIP is going to be at $10. Like Carl's at $85 an hour, unless he's lying. And I was at 50 when I started with the crazy view botting. I had 35,000 viewers, 52,000 viewers. They cut me down to $10 an hour with no explanation why. I got really good money for the first couple of days before I got view botted. I made like 3 grand in like several days just from grinding at $50 an hour. Like maybe I had a week of the proper pay, and then it went down to like nothing. I wish I could lie about it because everyone knows, because I tell the truth, that the second I truly lose the KCIP, no one has to see me. Of my haters, they never have to see me again. I'm gone. Like I will not stream on any platform. I think Kick's the best platform because of the KCIP. Like without the KCIP, it's like every other platform. It's crap. It won't work. I need to protect. I need to stay away from toxic streamers. I need to never drink. Like seriously drink. But I feel like I'm in a Hunger Games and I'm trying to not get knocked off the board. I feel all shaken up from like all these lies on me. Like I don't feel like I feel like a mess. I swear on my mother's life in heaven, I didn't come close to touching the crack of her ass. I certainly didn't shove my thumb up her ass. I didn't do anything but tickle her ribs. And oh, do I regret when she said, "You stuck your finger in my ass." And when I said, "So what? Who cares?" I wish I didn't say that because I thought everyone saw that I didn't come close. So I could be like, "Who cares?" I wish I didn't say that. If I didn't say that, I think everything would have been different. I probably defended myself really shitty because I'm so shaken up by what happened to me. It just happened to me. I feel like people raped my reputation over something I didn't do, and I feel like shit, and I'm shaken up. I noticed that like when people are like hating Sam Pepper a lot, that all of a sudden he grows. Like maybe this bullshit will grow me a little bit. Like if I could push a button and make it all go away, I'd push that fucking button.